And speaking of radiation, this lovely... Oh shit, that's a lot of radiation over here. Okay, hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Endzone, a world apart. I'm Neodyinamite today, ladies and gentlemen. We are returning back to this wonderful, wonderful, radiated, full of greenery survivor game where you, yes, you are a mayor of a colony that wishes to survive after the aftermath, after everything went to shit, the bombs drop, humanity is at the brink of dying of radiation, and you, well, you will help them to survive, not to die, by the way. Now, just so you know, the game literally, on the day when I'm recording this, 4 hours ago, received its newest update, the radiation update. It adds a new building, it adds a new upgrades, but before the day is patched, the game also received a bunch of other patches. As you remember, when I last played the game, there was not much content. There was just some basic buildings, but there was no way to actually make your colony self-sufficient. Eventually, you would die out, and that was the thing that I really didn't enjoy, because this is the thing that annoys me when it comes to early access games, especially those survivor games, is that at the beginning, in development, your colony is gonna eventually die. It's hard to make a self-sufficient colony that's gonna survive through the patches, but at this point, I think that this is quite possible and achievable. So in other words, we're gonna create ourselves a new game, and also, by the way, I forgot completely to mention, the game also received scenarios. This is something like, let's say, in maybe Frostpunk or stuff like that. You have like specific objectives and a specific focus on a specific mission. So if you guys are looking for something more than just survival, the developers have added now these scenarios, but for now I want to go into the survival mode. So I'm going in with normal settings, and also we're gonna add lovely little name to our little settlement, which is gonna be called Radland. So I think it's completely rad that we're gonna start our adventure once again in this humble little valley, I guess. Hard to say, we'll see. Well, this is just nice. We're standing in a really cozy area over here. We got a lake, you know, almost like camping. This looks like a good place to settle. You know what we've learned in Endzone's basics needs come first and foremost. We have to build up water and food supply. And then, yeah, I know. Pause the game for like a second and let's look around. So nothing changed on the map. That's, ooh. Oh, love to repair those things, man. Probably it's not gonna happen. Also we got, okay, we got some ruins over here. So that's great, and a bunch of other stuff. A destroyed church. Looking forward into it, boys. Looking forward into it, that's for sure. Now, when it comes to buildings, I don't think... Oh, yeah, okay. So this is one of the new buildings. It's a mine. We also got a hemp weaving mill. We also got... What else we got? Hunting. I think hunting was available. Nothing new over here. Community, nothing new over here. The contamination post. All right. Technology, expedition, research, and water. Expedition stations for sure new, and nothing else over here. So if you have never played this game, basically imagine that somebody took the idea of banish it and decided to throw it at Chernobyl. That's basically what this game is, and it's, I think, really cool. I really did enjoy it last time. I hope you guys enjoyed it last time as well. So I want to actually expand it more. I want to actually grow. I want to see the unseenable. So first we have to worry about water. I know that I could try to make a joke and, you know, build myself like a tent over here or another tent over here for my people to walk around, but I actually want them to survive. And also, just to make things more interesting, there's radiation all over the place. So don't you worry, there's gonna be more than one occasion to make my people suffer. With water taken care of, we also need to get ourselves some food. So how about we gonna build ourselves a fishing hut over here, I believe. Is this a good place? Yeah, I hope this is a good place. So slap that thing over there. Also, we need to worry about gathering some resources. Right, so there's a bunch of wood over here. Let's get that thing. Gather plants. Okay, a bunch of plants over here, so gather them as well. And scrap. Can we gather the scrap over here? Yes, we can. Lovely. Right, set 3 people to building. Rest of those maggots, go harvest. And the hell is this? Okay, building produces contaminated resources. Upgrade building. The boss is the heart of the settlement. It can store most of the resources as soon as the boss has hit its place. Settlers can meet there and increase their confidence. That's nice, but why this thing is contaminated? What the shit is going on over here? No idea. Hello? Oh. Oh, berries are radioactive. Well, that's just great. Food done, water done, housing getting built. Right, so that's one thing done. Now we have to worry about actually making ourselves some protective gear. Let's see, resources. Yeah, and you're gonna need a tailor shop. And we also gonna need ourselves a charcoal kiln. Because we need charcoal. Why we need charcoal? Well, apparently you have never participated in, like, defense lessons? That's actually a thing in the, like, Slav countries, I believe. Like, I don't even know how you call this thing. There's like this, those you get those things like in high school, where they cover, let's say public safety, emphasize on kinda focus on that. It's a bit hard to explain, to be honest. And speaking of radiation, there's lovely. Oh shit, there's a lot of radiation over here. Okay, hold on a second. Remove, please. Radiation, not healthy. Thank you. Oh, how nice it started to rain. The rain is cleaning the contamination. Oh, thank God. That's a bit of a help from nature, at least. Right, what else we gonna need? Oh, yeah, I need the recycler. Because we need to salvage some scrap from those things. And we need clothing. Yeah, that's how we get that shit. So I'm gonna slap this thing. Probably somewhere over here. Just for the loose and giggles. And once all of the buildings are ready, I'm gonna actually put around some roads. So my people can move faster. A little bit, so we're gonna make roads over here, then we're gonna roads over here and over here, and a bunch of roads over here as well. Nice. And then a bit of a road connecting the little harbor area that we got. Right, and this is gonna be the main kind of road thingy over here, like in the city. So it's like 4, yeah, that's 4, and then this thing is gonna go here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the best colony ever. Those people now is gonna be working like crazy on this new highway of roads that they have built around this colony. Ha! Humanity, even after the apocalypse, we will build highways. And this is one of the new updates of the game. Basically, quests. Are people living on the streets, Chief? We should let anyone sleep outdoors under those conditions. Sure. So what do you want me to do? Provide settlers with a home. Free. Okay, so basically I need to build home, maybe 2 homes, and then I'm gonna get a reward for 104 scraps and 104 wood. How did you manage to stockpile this thing and hide it from the community? I don't know, but that's punishable by death. And this is the moment where the game thinks it's funny. Drought has come. So you remember that lovely little lake that we have started next to? Yeah. No, it's just a remains of a lake. Oh no. So you don't have any water right now. You won't have any fishes and stuff like that. Not exactly, because after the day of a drought, yeah, this thing is capable of drying out in 1 day. After 1 day of drought, it's gonna be heavy raining. So this thing is gonna fill up back up in no time. Right now, I need to focus on actually getting myself some tools. Because, you know, as much as my people are radiated, they still haven't managed to mutate in a positive way. The only thing they're getting from these mutations is mostly cancer. Which is not very productive. But that also means we still need to make tools. I can make tools out of scrap, so that means if I'm gonna find a fork in this settlement, in this abandoned building, for them, it's not a fork, it's a pitchfork. And also to make my people a bit more happy, I'm gonna build them a campfire in the middle of my settlement, just so they can sing Kumbaya to the mutants in the forests. Right, and also those are mutated stacks. I wonder, can I send my hunter boy? Okay, he's actually hunting something. What you hunting? You're not hunting too much, but those things over here look really tasty. So how about you're gonna move your ass and hunt those things down, huh? And then I'm gonna build yourself a lovely little commune over here, because, well, reasons. How can I actually slap this thing in? Like this? Will it work? Probably it's not gonna work. Let's slap you here. Okay, that should work. Also, we're gonna need some more clothing for that thing. So temporary, instead of like making tools, which I'm making currently, I'm gonna order you to make me some more clothing, because we need clothing for production and for making protective gear, which already 3 people are lacking. I don't know what you're doing with those things, but I honestly hope that you're gonna keep that thing to yourself and within your own house. Alright? I don't want any weird-ass actions in the settlement. A hunter's found something interesting. Okay. Wait, what? The plant remaining in the animals' stomachs while they were gutting them. One of the experts thought that this might be able to grow the plants on our fields. We could find unjust specimen. Okay. Why don't we combine the forest and search for the plants, Chief? What? Gather plants. What? Okay. Herbs produced. Right, you want me just to look for herbs? Fine with me. I also got myself a graveyard over here. So, since we got a graveyard, how about we worry about the youth itself? How about we gonna try to build ourselves a school? And I'm gonna build a school right next to the graveyard, so the children will know what awaits them in the future. This is what humanity have brought for the children. And I hope they're gonna enjoy the ride. Task completed. Chief, we actually found something, but the specimen is more of a small and weak one. We should handle it with almost care. If we create an environment for the seedlings, we can grow safely, maybe we may pull through. If we construct a module for an ingranation plant, our specialist thinks it's a good chance. What? What? Do I really have to do this thing? Oh, come on. So let's take a quick look of what exactly is happening around here. First of all, slow down the time because, well, the settlement is just beautiful. Look at this thing. I've made myself a new water collector over here. The people are running around with buckets with radioactive water. I'm still waiting for Shrek to appear, but apparently that's not gonna happen. Animals completely don't give a two shits about my settlement. Like, richly, food is walking into my main market, so that's great. Also, this guy's not working. There you go, now it works. I got a bit of a problem with cloth production, which is necessary to make me protective gear. So trying to solve that thing. We got a little wood encampment over here, so that means forester lodge, a hunter's lodge, gatherer's cabin. We also got another water collector here. A bunch of houses, a little campfire to sing Kumbaya into the darkness. A small recycler over here, charcoal kiln over here, and of course a tailor's shop over here to make the protective gear. A small shelter for the people who are just too poor to afford proper housing for their family. Basically, this is where we send all of the losers and people who don't know how to play Tetris. And then, of course, we got the lovely school and the graveyard, just to skip a few extra steps. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning because, as I said, the game received a bunch of updates. The expedition station, the research station apparently also got some interesting new things to play with. Electricity was like a thing, so this is nothing new. What else we have over here? Sturdy house. Okay. Apparently I have to research this thing. Upgraded shelter. Right. Sure, why not? And then come the resources. We can get ourselves a mine. A mine must be built on a mount site where it can extract different resources, such as lodite or coal. The mining of some resources must be researched. Okay, so there's like a gigantic mountain over here we could try to, I think, attach ourselves into. Also, I have to probably turn this thing off. Yeah, nobody works over here. We also have the hemp weaving mill, which means that I'm gonna get myself unlimited amounts of clothing, which in the end is gonna turn into unlimited protective gear, which is basically the thing. We also got ourselves a scrap catcher, which to my understanding produces you unlimited scrap, which later on you can try to turn into metal, which later on you can try to turn into unlimited source of tools. So that's great. Herbal hut, that was a thing back in the day as well, so nothing new over there. And then comes the food. I don't think we got any new seeds. To be honest with you, I never actually checked the seeds. I also need the decontamination post. Yeah, I probably eventually have to build this thing just to check out some of the resources, because, well, you know, probably they glowing at night, it's not so beneficial for you as you may think. But that's gonna be the thing, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna try to cover up during the next episodes, because, well, for now, the end is back. Will we survive? Yeah, I think now we got some good basis to survive this thing, as long as we need to find out about all of the new content. But that's gonna be the thing, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna try to do during the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked the episode, please subscribe a lot. I'll see you all in the next video.